for joining us during our weekly MLS breakfast meeting. My name is Rosa Santibáñez from Realty Solutions. And I, along with Olivia Anderson, are program chair for August. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, guided by Maggie Chow. Maggie?
Hi, everybody. Let's begin, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now we will have our inspirational quote from Jane Lynn. Jane?
Good morning, everyone. The best use of life is love. The best expression of love is time. The best time to love is now. Worry. Thank you.
That inspiration, I will now tell you a little bit about myself. I've been a real estate professional since June of 2018. My mission is to foster lasting relationships and achieve optimal outcomes for sellers and buyers. Currently, I am an agent with Realty Solutions. I have a deep dedication to community involvement. As though I'm a substitute teacher for the Alhambra School District. I'm also a lector at my local church, also Catholic Church, and I do some bookkeeping for Monterey Park Chamber of Commerce. I enjoy spending time with my family, going to the beach, and learning Chinese. I have a genuine commitment to making a positive impact, thrive in real estate, and leave a lasting impression on those who I serve. I hope to make it entertaining and enjoyable to all of you this coming weeks as your program chair. Thank you. Moving on, if you're a member, I would like to make an announcement. Please fill out announcement form located to my left. Return completed forms to Belen. Thank you. A few housekeeping tips. All participants on Zoom will be muted upon entry to the MLS breakfast meeting. And should you have a question or comment, please remember to enter it into the chat box. Please remember to join us weekly as we will have our hybrid MLS breakfast meeting every Thursday at 9 a.m. As always, this meeting is being recorded and will be available online on your YouTube channel with San Gabriel Valley Realtors. Please remember to follow WSGBR social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also watch all our pre-recorded videos on YouTube. Join our text message group for updates. Text WSGBR to the number 888-301-2201. Today's agenda consists of our affiliate spotlight, Mackenzie Hong of Morrison Plus Property Inspections. And we have a panel update due to, unfortunately, our speaker had an emergency last night that she's not able to come in for her presentation on tenants and landlords' rights. We know we had almost 175 members registered for this topic. This tells us that our members are interested in this topic. We will make sure to have the speaker to come in before the end of the year. With that, I'd like to thank our wonderful affiliates to stepping up into giving us the most update information in their industry. Just a reminder that to be eligible for today's drawing, you must be a WSGBR member and be in person at the association. We will be having an attendance drawing, Amazon gift card drawing, and a 50/50 raffle. But first, we have our special guest, Elizabeth Wong Allers, candidate for California State Senate 25th District. Kim Clark will be introducing our special guest.
jumped ahead. She jumped way ahead. Ready.
Is this the weird microphone?
No, it's a good one.
Can I move it?
Yeah.
I'm afraid of it, 'cause it bounces around. As long as you can hear me, that's great. Now see you. Upper. So much easier. Good morning, everyone. Last week, if you were here, we told you that we were gonna bring in all the viable candidates for the Senate District, the 25th Senate District of the California Legislature. Today we have with us Elizabeth Wong Allers. And very quickly, and I'm not gonna take much time to giving her the introduction because I wanted to talk about herself and take some questions, but Elizabeth Wong Allers is a mother of six children, sorry. They are people though. She's a councilwoman, a businesswoman, a nature enthusiast, and with a passion for public service and a vision for the future that includes restoring personal liberties, safer communities, less government intervention, and restored parental rights. That's her in a nutshell, but the most interesting thing I learned about Elizabeth is that she is a licensed ham radio operator. And if any of you don't know what that is, hopefully she'll explain it to you. But anyway, without further ado, let me bring up Elizabeth Wong Allers, who's a candidate for the 25th State Senate District.
Good morning, everyone. I was telling Mr. Albert here that he's doing an excellent job because look at all the people that showed up for breakfast and you're all so happy. It's such good energy here. And I'm so honored to be here. Today, I brought one of my six children, Priscilla. So, yeah, Priscilla is number 4. We have 4 girls and 2 boys. So she's the youngest of the girls. She graduated from UCLA early. What year was it, Priscilla? Yeah, last year. But in March of last year. Yeah, she's working on the campaign with me. So I serve on town council in Crescenta Valley, which is up at the foothills next to La Cañada. As realtors, you probably all know where that is. And the district's very large, goes from where we are in La Crescenta across the foothills to Rancho Cucamonga into San Bernardino County. And most of San Gabriel Valley here, from Altadena in the north, all the way down to Monterey Park. And Arcadia, Monrovia, it skips Duarte, Irwindale, and Azusa for some reason. It goes into Glendora, and then parts of Luverne, parts of Claremont, parts of Rancho Cucamonga. All right, so yeah, thank you for the introduction, Jim. And Rosa, it's so nice to know I don't have to talk really, really fast, but I do want to give you an idea of who I am and what I stand for and answer questions so that you can know me and I know you. I raised the children. I grew up in Glendale. My husband and I met at UCLA. I graduated with a bachelor's in linguistics and master's in teaching English. I've taught English internationally and at Glendale College, Valley College, and UCLA. And I've taught my children successfully. So, and I have a doctorate in Christian ministry. So we have done a lot of family work through the years in South America, in Asia, and locally. And now that the children are grown, I can't retire because there's so much more good that we need to do in the world. The lady that gave the inspirational quote today, I love that quote. So please share that quote with me later, wherever you are. Oh, Jane, thank you, Jane. Could you say it one more time? It started with love. And it talked about time. But the exact quote is beautiful. Meg, I love that. So my slogan is love, lives, liberty, and law. And it starts with love. I love my country. And I'm so appreciative that we started with the Pledge of Allegiance. It brought tears to my eyes. My family has been American born for 5 generations, and here in California. And it's been an interesting family history. I'm very appreciative of California and being American. But as Chinese, our family has gone through, I guess, maybe the growing pains of a country. When California first became a state, our California Constitution actually did not allow Chinese to vote. And in early 1900s, there was law against Chinese owning land in California. And that law was on the books till 1956. And so those of us who are Chinese and we own our own home and other property, it's such a blessing. And so there's an element of being American that we grow with the country, and things have gotten so much better over the past. Well, now the country is 247 years old, which is not very old compared to ancient civilizations, right? But how did America become the place where so many in the world want to come in only 247 years? It's because of love, lives, liberty, and law. We love each other, and when we come and it's difficult, we help each other. And our lives matter. All of your lives matter. Our families' lives matter. Let me start looking at my notes here. This is the first time in California history where our population is going down, because until this point, we've been growing in population. And you know, the housing situation, we have very high prices because people want to live here. It's a great place to live. So I've got my 6 kids here, and my parents are in Glendale. My husband, Ron, his parents are in Glendale, and they're in an age where they're not moving, and we don't want to move. But this is the first time in history that the California population has been going down. And why is that? What is it about the livelihood in California that's making people say, oh, I'm going to Arizona, I'm going to Texas, I'm going to Florida, Tennessee. People across the street, they moved to Texas. People on the street behind me, they're in Arizona. I'm losing my neighbors. And so as a town council member, the issues that the residents come to us with concern, a lot of them, we can't solve on the local level because the state level is taking away local control at the cities. And so, it's sad. I just have to tell them, maybe the best strategy is to delay as long as we can. But we have to get to Sacramento to really change the laws. So love, lives, liberty, law. Relating to liberty, I'm going to read you a portion of the California State Constitution. This is Article 1, Section 1. All people are by nature free and independent, and have inalienable rights. Among these are enjoying and defending life and liberty. Love, lives, liberty, law. Acquiring, possessing, and protecting property. This is part of our California Constitution. Acquiring, possessing, and protecting property. And pursuing safety, happiness, and privacy. Pursuing and obtaining safety. So there we get into, what kind of crime is rising in our cities now. And smash and grab, meaning that people can smash a window of a store, grab what they want, run away with it, and there's no consequences if it costs less than $950. And now bills are going through where if the employee, the clerk working at the checkout counter, tries to stop someone from taking products from the store, the employee can be criminalized. And so the laws that are being passed in Sacramento now are empowering criminals and not protecting truly peaceful citizens like we are. And this is the primary function of government, is to punish the wrongdoers and protect the truly peaceful citizen. And our law system is going upside down. We really need to pay attention to this and make our voices heard, because the legislature, they do care about public opinion. And every postcard that you write, represents 1,000 constituents to them when you write to them or make a phone call. All right, so the time is almost up. Love, lives, liberty, law. So parental rights is very important, because family is the basis of our society. And if the schools are undermining the authority of the parents, this is dangerous for the whole next generation. Home ownership. Well, you guys probably all know, and we could probably talk about this in the question and answer time, but if we worked so hard to own a home and have a backyard where we can have a swing set for the kids, I always appreciated that, because I didn't have time to take them to the park all the time. I want them to have fun in the backyard while I'm cooking dinner. But right next door, if you have a 3-story building, 10 units and no yard right next door, that actually, that may bring down our property values and the enjoyment that we have to pursue, as the Constitution says. And it should be a local decision, not a state decision. And then going into electric cars and taking away all our gas stoves, and that might be a nice future dream, but right now it's more destructive to our people and to our economy. And there's not really the practical ability to have this perfect, clean world right now without destroying a lot of what we have. We need to build up the technology before we mandate it by law. There's homeless problems, there's crime problems. So do we do question and answer, or how do we do this?
We're running low on time. So what we'll do is, you were going to stay, correct? So Elizabeth will be here if you want to ask her questions after the rest of the program ends. So we'll do that. Yeah. In the meantime, just know that this race has kind of changed a little bit, because one of the candidates that we had lined up to come in and speak with you has dropped out and is now running for an assembly seat. So now the viable candidates are all 3 women, 1 Republican and 2 Democrats. So it's going to be very interesting. So it happens in the primary in March. But thank you so much for being here. And feel free to answer questions afterward.
Let's move on. Today, your affiliate spotlight will be brought to you by Affiliate Committee Chair Lena Sakari of US Bank, and Vice Chair Teresa Nguyen of Loan Direct. Take it away, Mackenzie.
Hello, how everybody doing? My name is Mackenzie. I've been working with Morrison Plus Property Inspections for the past 3 years. It is a family-owned business. I am the son of Dwayne Morrison, Rose and Morrison, which is awesome and a privilege to be able to work for them. A little bit about me. I graduated with my degree in UX design, so definitely not home inspection industry. And I have passions and hobbies in extreme sports. I like snowboarding, I like surfing. Yeah, I'm a big outdoors guy, I like camping, fly fishing. I have a huge passion in photography and cinematography. So I do have a video, but not here. But if you want to see it, you can come and ask me later. So yeah, thank you very much.
Please remember to support our affiliates with your transaction. We will now have our affiliate introductions for today. All paid affiliates present today line up at the front. Please, no promotions or announcements. This is a morning greeting only. We will begin with affiliates in person. Please walk off towards the door after your greeting.
Like to claim each other here, make sure we look sharp. My name is Cosmo Sanchez and I am a mortgage lender with UA Funding. Thank you.
Hello again. You guys all heard what I said. Good morning, everyone. Brandon Spransky with First American NHC. Have a great day.
Hey, my name is Sam Yu and I'm with Primerica Mortgage.
Hello, everyone. Lena Sankari from US Bank Home Mortgage. Thank you.
Good morning, Mariana Chan with Prime Lending.
Good morning, Nancy Chan with Lawyers Title. Have a great day.
Morning, this is Feng Shui Master Alex. Good luck. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Derek Talbert, Bird's Eye Management. Have a good one. Bye.
Morning, Ken Shadow, Transglobal Private Lending. Have a great day. Thank you.
Good morning, Sue Chong with Akasa Management. Morning, everyone. My name's Ann Cho with Top Escrow. Make sure you wear your sunscreen and stay hydrated.
Hello, everybody. Eduardo Iguchi with New York Life.
Good morning, everyone. Lucia Tam representing CAREPA, Chinese American Real Estate Professionals Association.
Good morning, everybody. Richard Zaletta, ACG Funding, and let's please continue to pray for all those people in Maui.
Good morning, everyone. Yolanda Martinez Arenas, WFG National Title Company. Have an awesome day.
Good morning, everyone. Alba Moy from Moy Escondido Alhambra. Have a great day.
Good morning, everyone. Chris Hahn with Guild Mortgage. Have an awesome day.
Good morning, everyone. Good to see everyone. Joe Haggerty with Orange Coast Title. Thank you.
Good morning, Alina Chu from Glen Oaks Escrow, and we have a new member today.
My name is David Chan. I can't match that.
Now we will call affiliates that are joining us virtually. We have.
Oh, Angie was here.
Angie's here. Sandy Franco, American Home Warranty.
She's not here. No, she's not here.
John Wax, Snap NHD.
Good morning, everyone. John Wax with Snap NHC Natural Hazard Disclosures. Stay hydrated as you move through your day. Have an awesome day and a great upcoming weekend.
Thank you. There's a friendly reminder, the WSGBR Foundation is doing a silent auction each week. Please visit the silent auction table to bid on items. Today, we have a coin purse, heart shape, worth $60. The minimum bid is $20. We are happy to include open pitching to our hybrid MLS breakfast meeting. Reminder, If you would like to pitch your listing, you must go to wsgbr.com, click on open pitch, fill out the caravan request form and submit it no later than Tuesday midnight of the week you want to pitch.
Should I talk?
More affiliates?
Okay. Good morning, Judy Chow, Senior Loan Officer. Have a great week.
Great,
Good
Judy.
morning, Sage Gomez with my NHG. Have a great day.
Okay, please, today we have one listing from Joseph Cohen, eXp Realty of Southern California. Welcome, Joseph.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I have an amazing listing in Diamond Bar, Walnut Valley School District, 10 out of 10 high school for Diamond Bar, and also 8 out of 10 for middle school, Maple Hill. And we have fully renovated this home. I'd like to just acknowledge that this home did have an unnatural cause death on the property over 2 years ago, but the home has been fully renovated and ready for another homeowner to come in and make this their beautiful dream home. So we will have an open house today for your viewing pleasure from 1:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. So come on by, take a look at this wide open floor concept, beautiful pool home. It sits on a 14,000 square foot lot, and it's ready to make your buyer their next dream home.
Thank you, Joseph. At this time, let us welcome our panel update. Have Lena Sankari of US Bank, Brandon Sabransky, American NHD, Nancy Chan, Lawyers Title, and
Right, so we are having update about the loan. Who loves down payment? Yay, yes, we'll talk more details about it. Because a lot of people are asking, do we have down payment assistance, right? All the buyers, they love down payment assistance. So anyone heard of the CalHFA? So we will talk about CalHFA. Oh. So CalHFA is a down payment assistance program. All the first-time home buyer can qualify. You know who qualifies as a first-time home buyer? Anyone knows the description of first-time home buyers? They don't own the house, right? So not that they don't own the house at all, right? So some of the buyers have owned the house in the past. It's not that they don't qualify. So as long as they don't own the house in the past 3 years, they qualify as first-time home buyers. So let's say, what if the parents have the kids on the title? Do they qualify as first-time home buyer? No, right? Because even though they don't live in that property or they're not the actual homeowner, but their name is on the title, they still the home buyer. So they don't qualify for first-time home buyer. So the parents can remove their name, but there's also the requirement that they cannot have the name on any title of the property in the past 3 years to qualify for this program. So this program qualifies, the property that qualifies for this program is the single family home. With the ADU is okay, no multi-family home. Condo and PUD is also okay, but there's a requirement on the condo and ADU. The project, the HOA project approval has to be approved by Fannie and Freddie Mac in order to qualify for this program. If they're not qualified, the buyers cannot apply for this program. So you can check with the HOA prior to giving out the information to the buyers for this program, just to make sure that the project is approved by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. This one is only for purchase transaction. The free money is up to 3%. That's a lot of money of the purchase price. 3% of the purchase price or the appraisal value, any lower of the value. So if the value came in lower, we go with the 3% of the lower of the value. And that's the free down payment assistance. A little catch. So the buyers can come up with nothing, right? And use this 3% down payment assistance
as a down payment. If they want to add more down payment, they can also qualify for that. The 3% is not the free money, it's a silent second we call. So there would be the first mortgage when you apply for the loan, and this one will be a silent second. They don't have to pay upfront interest rate, but the interest rate is 1% due at either you sell the house or either you refinance the house. So you have to pay back the 3% down payment assistance plus 1% interest rate. But it's still good free money, right? The first time home buyer who don't have the down payment at the time, they still can be a homeowner. They can apply for this. Anyone can qualify. And you can see there's the income limit requirement. So, Belen, can you go to the last one? Please? Yeah. So you can see a lot of people think, oh, what is the minimum income limit? I highlighted the close city, the county that a lot of times that we do business with. You can see LA County, it's up to 194 income limit. That's that's high income limit that you can see a majority of the buyers can qualify for this program, right? And then you can see Riverside County is up to 187 income limit. San Bernardino, the same thing, 187,000. And I have one. Okay, Orange County, 253,000. They can qualify. So whomever that has an income limit below this limit can apply for this program. That's the maximum. There's no minimum income limit. As long as they can qualify for the loan, it's okay. As long, but the income cannot exceed this amount. Yes. Yeah, at the closing. So when they sell the house, so whatever the amount, so the silent second, you have to pay back to the CalAgent. No, when they sell or when they refinance, because we cannot subordinate. They don't subordinate it. So it will be due at closing. Yeah. 1090, it's on the tax return. So the net income will qualify, yes. Yes, it's FHA and conventional loan. CalAgent also can qualify. So minimum FICO score is 680. For the regular conventional loan, the FHA can be lower at 640, I believe. And also a lot of people ask, so what if my buyers don't have down closing costs? They also can offer the closing costs as well. So interest rate might be slightly higher to cover the closing cost, but literally buyers come up with nothing to be able to purchase the home. In addition to the 3%, yes. Yes. Not the equity, the 3%. No, that's different. That's totally different program. That one is long gone. They say they might have another one come up, but we're not talking about that program. So the W-2, we look at the W-2 closing. Yes, on the W-2 form. Yes, the net is for the self-employed. Okay, so I'll be around. So ask for any registered lenders. We have a lot of lenders in-house and also in Zoom. So feel free to reach out to the lenders to ask for more questions. I'll be around if you have additional questions. Let me know, give me, we will talk later on. Thank you.
All righty. So I am happy to announce this is a new program that is being offered by the CAR. Fortress Fire is the company that is working with CAR. And this is something, obviously, we just talked about, someone mentioned the Maui fires. And this is something that all of us living in California know is something that we live with on a yearly basis. And now fire season is pretty much throughout the year. There are fires that are going on currently in Southern California, and there are a lot of resources out there through CAL FIRE and different entities that can provide you information on what your home is really dealing with when it comes to fires. And so this new program by Fortress Fire is actually a company that works with CAL FIRE, and their first product is actually a product that helps with the fire retardant to stop the fires or to prevent fires. And so this new product that they're coming out with, we are actually one of the companies that will be providing these reports. And this is something that the house has to be in one of those high or very high severity zones. So if your house is not in one of those, if it's in a low fire zone, you can't purchase this product. But really the people who live in those high fire zones, you would want to be able to get this information. And this is not required by law, not like the natural hazard disclosure report. This is something that's in addition to that. And why they wanted to provide this is because a lot of homeowners, they don't know if their properties need to have the trees trimmed and the brush and everything cleared from the property. So they have technology that actually uses satellite imagery that will help the homeowners to understand where they need to really work on their properties to get it more fireproof. And this is something that obviously the people in Maui didn't understand and didn't think about, because this is something that Maui has really never had to deal with. And when it comes to fires, this is something that people need to be really concerned and aware of, is that fires can be started at any point in time, and it can be devastating, just like we've seen, where a lot of these people couldn't leave, they couldn't get out. We saw that people were going into the water trying to escape. And so this is something that I talk about a lot. We know that these fires happen every year, but we don't really prepare for those things. And so this is something that is just a product to help you to better understand your property. But another thing that I suggest is that you should all have a kit ready to go in your car or really close by to be able to get, if you have pets, and if you have elderly family members, if you have medications that you may need, things that are something that we don't really think about and we don't take as a true concern until it happens. And something that obviously that we have had fires recently in Monrovia in the foothills. And the thing about fires when it comes to preparing for them is that you really don't know when they're going to come, right? It could be started by a house fire and then grow into a larger fire. And over the last year, we know that there's been a lot of rain, right? And so because of the rain, there's a lot of brush and a lot of the trees and a lot of the flowers have all grown up. And now we're sitting here and it's summer and it's been 95 degrees for 2, 3, 4 weeks at a time, which means that all of that brush is now dry. And so that is fuel for these fires. So this product through Fortress Fire is something that you could check your property out. I believe the price is $140. And this is just, again, great information, something that you can actually use with your buyers. So I know there's a lot of buyers out there right now, and this is a great product if they're looking to purchase a home and they really want to know more about that fire, how fireproof the home is. This is something that you can definitely check out. But I suggest that if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. A lot of information is going to come out through CAR in the next couple of weeks. But again, I'm here for you and I look forward to seeing you guys.
Good morning, everybody. Can everybody hear me? Okay, I'm Nancy Chan with Lawyer's Title. I'm going to give you guys some guidelines on what escrow officers, I think you'll agree with me, that if you have a listing, documentation is so important. We are having problems trying to get the copy of the trust if the property is in the trust. And we're seeing a lot of that right now because people are dying. You know, the older people, when they die, they don't tell their kids where they have the trust, where they left the trust. So if you have a trust, please tell somebody that where you keep it. And I have people elderly, they forgot what they put in. So if you're an agent, this is something that you can do for all your clients, if you have a trust, make sure you know where you put it, because when they pass away or when they're selling it, they don't have it. And I got lucky a few years ago. The attorney that prepared the trust I reached him and he had a copy. And it was a signed copy. A copy without signature is not a legitimate document, right? So it is so important right now. We're chasing sellers for their trust, their LLC. I have one person said, well, I don't want to give you documentation on my LLC. I want to avoid people knowing I own the property. No, Yolanda and I, we know, we want that. How do I know that LLC is yours? Who can sign on it? It's an entity. We need the people that have the power to sign, to execute documents so we can transfer. And the thing about it is that also, if it's in good standing, you set up an LLC 5 years ago, you file taxes for 2 years. You're supposed to file taxes every year for all that. They haven't filed it for 2 years. It's not in good standing. And you have a 14-day escrow, all cash, you're not closing. Because you have to call your CPA and refile for the last years that you haven't filed to bring your corporation up in good standing. Sellers, they misunderstand something. I own the property, so I can do whatever I want. But once you put it into an entity, whether it's a trust or LLC, whatever, you're not the real owner. The owner, the people that have the power in that corporation or in that trust has the power. We don't know that until we have the document. So agents, if you get a property, somebody wants to sell and it's in a trust or LLC, please talk to your seller first and be careful when they come in with a 10-day all cash offer and they already release all contingency and they put the money in, you're not closing. And that's mediation, arbitration, whatever you're talking about, and we don't need that problem. So documentation is really important. And all the title company escorts are here to help you. So, and we have a lot of seasoned people here. So thank you very much.
Morning, this is Master Alex. I'm a professional function master. It's really good to see you guys here. And I just want to share with you, okay, starting from yesterday is our Chinese Halloween. It's all, yeah, I know that, but I have to share with you, this is my job. It's all the way up to September 14th. So from yesterday up to September 14th is the Chinese Halloween. So what happens to the Chinese Halloween? So you can kill them, you can eat them. This Chinese Halloween is really challenging to a lot of people. Okay, first of all, you experience like a lot of like a disaster in this period. And among like an 80% of us will feel different challenge. Okay, let me put it more directly. You have a bad luck. 80% of the people will have a bad luck in this period. So there's a lot of things we need to pay attention and then we need to do to avoid that. But if you want, you can come to call me and talk to me. And today, I just want to share with you, hey, this is like a challenging environment, but how we can do to bring more good luck, to bring more like a happiness, to bring more like a good energy to us. That's something we can do. Okay, but first of all, you can wear something. Let's say you're in your religion, you can wear a cross or whatever, or a necklace, put it here to protect us. Because in our like a function belief, we believe that we have a 7 chakra, the head chakra, the third eye, the throat, which is the top beat, and then the solar plexus, the stomach, and then the roots, which is the bottom feet, and then the heart chakra is the most important. So you wear something drape, cross, whatever. Here is you can protect yourself. That would be good. And also, because there will be a lot of like a challenging energy in this period. So we need more positive one. So I suggest you, if you want, you can go out and take a walk to the park. You can enjoy the sunlight because sunlight is so important. It brings us some like a good energy. So we need to do some exercise. But okay, for us, we are not like a really young. So we need to do something like a simple one. take a walk in the park, that would be good. But I suggest you to do it in the morning, that would be much better. Because in the morning, the sun is coming up, the energy is good. After the noon time, the sun is coming down, the energy is diminishing, is decreasing. And it will bring you good luck. And there's a lot of things I want to share with you. If you want, you can come to see me. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for all that information. Now let's have some fun. We're gonna get started with our attendance drawing. All WSGBR members are included in the attendance drawing, but not all can be displayed. Today, our pot is at $575. If we don't get a winner, $25 gets added to the pot each week until someone wins. Pot will begin again at $25 when someone wins. If for our last breakfast meeting of the year, we still don't have a winner, we will draw a lucky winner at that time. The winner must be in person at the association and a WSGBR member to win. When your name is called, you must announce that you are present. If we call your name 3 times and you do not respond, we will move on. No exception. And is Jay Chen here? Jay Chen, second. Jay Chen is not here. Let's move on. Next is our Amazon gift card, and I have some good news for you guys. Instead of having 3 winners, we will have 6 winners. Each will receive a $25 Amazon gift card. Good luck to everyone. This is the makeup for our speaker not being present. We do apologize for the inconvenience. We know that you took your time, but we hope this compensates a little bit. Okay, our first winner is Dorothy Tan from Matthew. Congratulations. Please coming up. And we have Mel Wong. Congratulations, Mel. And we have Kenny No, Remax Home. Congratulations, Kenny. And we have Buck Stapleton. And our last 2, Tomas Wong. And Mindy Yee from Breeders. Let's make sure to participate in our education classes. A list of upcoming classes is displayed on your screen and available on our website. We have our 45-hour DRE license renewal for teacher education class, Friday, August 18th from 9:30 to 12:30. Cost is $85. And we have our how to streamline land entitlement process and ADU process, Tuesday, August 22nd from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. This is the free class. CRMLS virtual training down payment resource, Wednesday, August 23rd, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. This is also a free class. 8-hour MLO live webinar, continuing education class, Thursday, September 7th from 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. and the cost is $129. At this time, we're going to do our 50-50 raffle. And it is $69. Our lucky winner is 377195. 377195. Anyone? This is our third time. 377195. 377.
Albert, hey, Albert. Can you put the microphone in the center?
At this time, if you submitted an announcement form, please come up, make your announcement. You have 30 seconds. Or if you didn't register for Caravan but would like to pitch a listing, please come up to the front. Your listing must be active in the MLS, and please be reminded, do not discuss commission.
Morning, Alan Seidman with Remax Lead. I have a price improvement for my condo. That's 999 East Valley Unit 107. Right now, the price is 628,000 is a 30,000 price improvement. So for me buyers, thank you very much.
Please join, one more.
Good morning, Pauline Lam from Legislative Committee. Welcome you join and enroll the next Friday Legislative Day Live in our auditorium and starting from 10:30 to 2:30. And our special speakers from NAR, CAR, and BASEC, and our guest, and will give us very informative and update. If you don't know what's happening here and in our state and or our country, welcome you join. You just go to our website, click the banner, and right now we have a goodies lunch. I think the sandwich offered to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Pauline. Please join us next week, August 24th, as we welcome Joel Carson. His topic will be new disclosures and understanding changes in the new RPA. Thank you, everyone, for joining our meeting today. This meeting is now adjourned.